Jesus said in Luke 18:1 that men ought to pray always and not faint. Ian Bounds wrote, what the church needs today is not better machinery or new organizations or more novel methods, but men who the Holy Spirit can use. The Holy Spirit does not flow through methods, but through men. He does not come on machinery, but upon men. He doesn't anoint plans. He anoints people, and men or people of prayer. I'm here in Charleston, South Carolina, and Anson Street Revival happened just down the street from here. In 1857, a man by the name of John Girardeau, he actually called his congregation of 70 people to prayer. They stopped preaching and teaching services and just prayed. And one evening while they were praying, a mighty outpouring of the Spirit happened. He actually writes, he felt as if a surge of electricity struck his head and filled his entire being. When he looked up, everybody was shaking under the power of God, and the Holy Spirit had come upon them, and they prayed with tears. And they began to pray for their lost city, and for 8 weeks, the Holy Spirit visited them, and many were saved. Actually, every church was increased. One church actually received 400 new members in 3 days. It was an outpouring that they say the spiritual atmosphere over Charleston was altered, and a window for revival had opened to the entire nation. It was such an outbreak that the influence was so powerful. There was threatenings against the pastors, and the leadership was criticized, and all these things. But I say all this to say that Ian Bounds said, whatever affects the intensity of our praying affects the value of our work. John Girardeau recognized that prayer was the only thing that was going to change his city. And so he called his people, 48 black men, 12 white men, 70 people in all, to pray. And when they devoted themselves to prayers, it says that they waited patiently. They sought the Lord in prayer, and God responded to them. And in this small street called Anson Street in South Carolina, here, Charleston, South Carolina, history was made for 8 weeks, shifted the entire course of the city in that time. This is what prayer does. May we be above all men of prayer. May we give more hours to prayer than preaching. May our lives be soaked and bathed in prayer. And may our ministries as well come forth from the overflow of prayer, that great enjoyment of God that enables us to feel what God feels and pray what God desires. Blessings on you guys.
Hey guys, it's Eric Gilmour. I'm extremely excited about Adoration Mentorship International. This is a time every Tuesday night where we can get to know each other and interact in a way that will help you give Jesus the kind of love he deserves in your everyday life. There's 2 types of involvement. You can be a part of it every Tuesday night if you want, or 2 Tuesday nights a month. I encourage you to sign up at patreon.com/Eric Gilmour. Pick your level of interest, and I am excited to get to know you, to pray with you, and to grow together in our love for Christ through this online mentorship program. God bless you guys.